Hello once again. Today I am going to be giving a pretty long overdue, except that I only just got to winter, update in Stardew Valley. There's been a ton of progress that I've made. I'm very excited about it, and I'm going to show it to you. I think it'll be a little easier to explain in-game, although I might run into some issues with trying to get all of the stuff shown within the day before the day actually ends. I don't know that that's going to be a problem, but it might. We'll find out. So let us dive right in. It's the first day of winter. And I got a house upgrade. Look at this. Everything looks totally goofy because I haven't moved it yet. That was what I wanted to do for most of today, is to try to figure out my house and make things look reasonable again, because right now they look ridiculous. Before I go ahead and do that, I want to show you what I've done elsewhere and update you on other progress type of things. Oh, also check the weather and whatnot, because that's how we start our day each morning, with a nice little bit of TV. I don't think the weather really means anything though, honestly, in the winter. Yeah. Neutral spirits, okay. You're gonna need a nursery in your house before you can have kids. Baby needs a crib. Well, let me tell you. I got a nursery. I actually really have no interest in having kids in this game. Look, I can even walk through their beds. That's awesome. The stuff that I had, like, in this room, for example, these plants were to the right of my bed in my bedroom. Now they're over here. There's some art, and my window got moved over there. It's whatever. We're gonna try to figure this out today. We'll see if it works. Alright, so what have I actually done? Can't place a TV on top of a person. Thanks. I have made friends with absolutely everybody. Is what I've done. Not actually absolutely everybody, but basically everybody is at 10 hearts that can be, except for a select few. I have maxed out my girlfriends / boyfriends, every single one of them. I've seen every single person's 10 heart event, and I think I'm gonna end up marrying Maru. She just had the coolest 10 heart event and she seems like the one that I would actually be interested in, personality-wise, in real life. So I think I'm going to go with her. Anyway, the people I have not made friends with, like literally everybody else besides these 4 people, are at 10 hearts, which is exciting. That was one of my big goals that I was working on, is trying to make friends with everybody. Caroline is 8 hearts. It is, I cannot forget this, it is Krobus's birthday today. I've already given him 2 things that he loves, and I still have 0 out of 10 hearts with him, which is annoying. So we're gonna work on that today. Sandy, she lives in the desert. The desert's hard to get to. Every time I go, I bring her like a sweet pea or some other flower, because she really likes flowers from the valley. So I try to do everything I can to make her as friendly as possible. But it's hard, because she lives 500 gold away. I've started making friends with a dwarf. I saw its cutscene with Krobus where they get angry at each other because of historical things. Hey, Ubermans. Okay, so yeah, this is a good thing that I should chat about. I am moving to California for the summer, and this upcoming week I'm not going to be doing another update because I tend to update once a season, but I'm traveling to Britain for a week and a half-ish. I'm coming back. I'm going to a wedding, like, immediately after I get off my plane. I'm going to my apartment, dropping crap off, and then I am going to a wedding. Then, after the wedding finishes, I'm immediately flying out to my where I'm gonna live for my internship, and on the West Coast. I guess I don't mind saying where I'm living for the summer. I'm gonna be in California for the summer, which is sweet. So I won't be settled in until late May-ish, And I don't know how quickly I'm going to get my desktop set up where I'm moving. I have to like buy a new monitor and yada yada. So it's going to be a while before I start streaming again. I am hoping to do more Primordia streams this week, but I don't know that I'm going to actually get to do much Stardew playing for a long time. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. So anyway, Caroline, I've been working hard to try to make as good of friends as possible, but honestly, I'm pretty stoked at having 10 out of 10 with basically everybody. So yeah, let us make sure to grab... Well, actually, no, I can grab one elsewhere. Yeah, so I have to fix all this. This looks horrible right now because it just hasn't been changed from when my house was smaller. So that's that. It's winter, so all my crops are gone. I had a bunch of bee houses and whatnot, but I took them all inside. Actually, I can show you where they are inside here. And I'll show you my sad. I'll show you my big, big sad. Alright, so I'm going to grab 9 tappers. These are all my bee houses that I got. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. This is definitely a spoiler. I'll show you though. Gotta get a ding. Woohoo! Shane stole a pepper popper and gave it to me. Thanks. Or a set of pepper poppers. No more cow. Bye cow. I sold the cow. I didn't really want a cow long term, so I didn't try to keep it. I got the greenhouse. I think I showed this already. I haven't put anything in it yet. So, meh. But there it is. And that is exciting. Here is me trying to get a maple farm. Problem is, one of the trees never freaking grew. So, it won't grow during the winter, which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. Alright. Tap that. Tap that one. Tap that one. Tap that one. I was waiting until they all grew simultaneously so that I could have, you know, like everything, all the maple come at the same time. But then that little one just never grew. And I can't put a tapper on it yet. So, we're just doing this. Alright, so now I have a little maple farm. That is going to turn into a lot of bee houses eventually. I have some more maple here, which is ready. And... Alright, see you around, Ubermans. It's good to have you stop by. I have the best possible configuration of chickens. Look at this. I have one of each kind of chicken. I am so excited. And a duck. So I have one of every possible bird. And this has fulfilled my dream. Cave Reserve is set. Alright, so we're selling our eggs. Before I forget, I want to go give this void egg to Krobus. I want to store the maple as well. Just so I don't forget and do something with it. I'll put the poppers away too. Pepper popper. I really don't need that cheese press anymore. Because I don't have a cow. This winter, I want to work on making my farm look a little nicer because... Ooh, happy winter. Because... I'm kind of running out of things to make goals. And this game can get kind of boring if you're not working towards something. No, I don't have hogs on my farm. Ew, rude. Who puts hogs on a farm with kiwi birds? They would kill all their eggs. So my goal is to figure out what the heck I want to do with, like, making my farm look all pretty. But I don't have many plans yet. Uh-oh, it snowed over. Is that okay? It's okay. Phew. Hi. Like me. Hello. There we go. Yes, I did remember your birthday. There, really want that returns. Alright. So I think, now that I've remembered that, I'm gonna go back to the farm. Oh god, I made a terrible decision. So my skills, I maxed out fishing as of last time. I forget which of the other ones I didn't have maxed out, but I have farming through fishing done. The only one I'm missing is combat, which I would like to max out so that I can ever survive the desert. But I maxed out fishing, and I chose crab pots to never, or to not require bait anymore. What are the other ones? This one, yeah, those. I think I had these other 3 in the fall update. Yeah, so crab pots no longer require bait. What a great thing, except if I do this, I pick up all my crab pots. So it's kind of just a pain in the butt to deal with crab pots at this point. I made a big mistake. Yes, of course, it's all about you. I mean, so like, I kind of can just do this, and it's not that bad. This is how you make money in the winter. But I don't actually want to spend time doing that. Alright, let us head back. I just wanted to show off my crab pots. Oh, there's... Maybe I'll do that at night. Should I do it now? Nah, I'm going to do it through menus. So I made a lot of progress with the community center, but now my progress is completely stalled out. And that is a little disheartening, to be honest. So let me sell the stuff. Thingy. Alright, gotta recycle the stuff. Thingy. Alright, let me fix this. I should get rid of as much stuff as I can, I think. How do I want to do this? So certainly this needs to come up. I think I'm just going to put this here. No, I want to move my bed. Alright. Can I not move my bed? Oh, I can't move my bed. Bummer. Well. Okay, so if I can't move my bed, I will put this here. I will take this up. I love these little tiles that play music. Alright, let's do this. I think I'm going to end up moving these chests and such over here. I definitely don't need this cheesemaker anymore, though. And this chicken stays in the kitchen. I'll have to move the keg once it finishes. Okay, take this, put it in here. Actually, the seed maker I'll keep. I'll put some stuff away. Why do I have... Oh, my wood. I must have moved it on accident. And I need to make some sashimi. Sweet. And what else? Put the clay away. Yeah, that could be one of the first things I move. Okay. So let us... How do I want to do this? I have a spare chest, so I think I want to take the chest. Plop. Plop it. And then sort of cycle through my chests. Okay. That's a lot of wood I've got. Okay, this is sort of the basics. And we plopped it all. Okay. That's a lot of that stuff. I don't know why I have some of my furniture here, and then some of my furniture is in another chest. Bear statue. I like my fence and my gate. Let's put my seed makers with my seeds. Which I'll have to move as well. Alright. Great. That's another one. Plop that here. And we're gonna make it green. Okay. I'm gonna grab these just because they are bothering me. Actually, I will grab all of these because I'm gonna replace them elsewhere. Okay, so gotta move the seeds. Okay. Or not the seeds, but the flowers. Flowers. Alright, let's see if we can group up some of these similar flowers. Here's my sweet pea stash that I've been using to make friends with Sandy. Sandy, who likes sweet peas. Sweet peas are cheap and easy. So I've been using them a lot. Alright. Doop, 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 doop. A gem will grow copies. Okay. I feel like I should have used that ever. I guess I have room now, so I can do that. Alright. That was all that. And now we need to grab the rest of the stuff. I don't know why my fish are not in the fish thing. Let's put the fish in the fish thing. That's the fish thing. Oops. Don't want to put my rod there. I want to put the fish there. Okay. And then this is like foraging / random stuff. Okay. Okay. And foraging. Oops. Have to move the green bean. The cabbage. Not very good at this apparently. Green bean. Cabbage. Okay. And then this goes closer to... Yeah. Okay. Move this over. I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. So we place the chest. Doop. We color it green. And we rinse and repeat. This one's gonna be a little more annoying because it's just... Oh, wait. These go in the other one. Oops. Do I have anything else that is like a duplicate? No. Okay. I think these are duplicates. Oh, no. Nope. No, I just have way too many leeks. Okay. Well, George likes leeks, and I think I was trying to appease George for a little while. Let's sell these leeks, though. Okay, now we have to sort through all this crap and figure out what order it should go in. I feel like the pine tar should go in the other chest, though. Yeah, let's take the pine tar, put it in here, and then take some of the veggies out. Like red cabbage. And I don't know what else will fit, so for now. Alright, let's do... How do I want to sort this? I don't know if there is a sensible sorting. Oh. Okay. Down we put the plippity plops. I'm just trying to group things together that seem like they kind of belong together, but not worrying about it too much. Alright. I need to get 10 beets, and I'm so sad because I just got 9 beets. Oops. Peppers can go together. Parsnips can go together. I got 2-inch fruits, which is exciting. I think it's just the apple, but I don't remember. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then we plop this down, and we make it whatever that color is. Pink, I guess. Like pinkish color. Yep. Now we take all of our cooked stuff. And we plop it over here. Actually, no, we don't. No room. We instead are smart and keep this in the kitchen. But just in a more sensible place. Like over here. There we go. And skipping the sashimi because I don't actually need to stick it in there. Oops. Pickled hops would go. Actually, pickled hops do go. Okay. I should put tortilla in the fridge, honestly. Okay. Because I might cook with those at some point. Okay. Sweet. Let's move our seeds over by our plants. Seems sensible. Also, let's double check that I'm not a moron. Okay. I want to see if we can put a torch under a chest. Or not. Someday I'll hit the right button. No. Okay. Seeds. I think they're like this color. Yeah. No. Not one at a time. Okay. Why is there green algae in here? That makes no sense. I'm gonna try to group some stuff together. Fertilizer. Okay, now seeds. Is there spring seeds? Nope. Alright, the most basic seeds. Yeah. All that stuff. That stuff. Some trees. And the rest of it. Wait, why is my rear crow out of order? Oops. And then I'm just gonna put that elsewhere. Okay. So we got some scarecrows. Those will be deployed together. I got some rare crows. I have a duplicate rare crow because I oopsed. 4, 7, 8. Okay, some seed makers. And some coffee beans. And take the algae, stick it in the fridge. And you now have a clear path. Look at that. Okay. What do I want to use this extra chest for? Honestly, not sure. It's just going to go in the other chest. Okay. And then, oh my gosh, it's already 7. Let us finish making our trash into recycling. It is so dark in here. I might move that stuff. We'll see. Wish I had like wall lamps. I wonder if there are those in the game. Hope so. Okay. This goes over here. Where did all my wood go? It's gonna take me a minute to get used, or a minute. It's gonna take me a couple of days of playtime to get used to this. I don't know. And then I don't actually know where to put this now. Alright, okay, maybe I'll just put it in here, because, like, it's a table. Oh, it's pretty centered. Can't put it on a person. Okay. So what do I want to do? Oh, I want to show you my community center. Collections, crafting, community center. This is it. I only have to finish up the bulletin board, but it's kind of a crummy situation. I need a truffle. I don't want to buy a pig. So in order to get a truffle, I need to get it from the traveling cart, and that's just, like, been miserable. Similarly, I need a rabbit's foot. I don't want a rabbit. So I'm going to have to get it from the traveling cart. The pomegranate, however, I have any hope of getting, because I can just buy and plant a pomegranate tree. In fact, so I'm uncertain as to whether I should actually demolish this building, or if I should just move it to the corner of the farm where it won't be in the way at all. I'm tempted to demolish it, but I don't remember how much it costs. I guess I could just look that up. I'm running to the saloon, because that's sort of my nightly ritual. I like to see what they have for sale, because if they have like fish tacos or something, that's great for making friends with Caroline, who's the last person from Harvey's excited to see me. Music just skipped, I think. No, so I never do feel like that, Shane. I had been considering marrying Shane, honestly, because he really made a huge transformation from this complete, ridiculously disheveled drunk to somebody who's really got their stuff together, sobered up, and is now helping out and contributing. Bred these blue chickens. It's really cool. Be careful an icicle doesn't fall on your head. Thanks, Emily. Thanks. But then I looked up guess I'll keep walking. I don't actually... What am I doing, though? What am I doing at this point in the night? I guess I'll go to the beach. I'll just get money. Because why not? I looked up what Shane's room looks like, and it has a spilled beer bottle in it. Like, his room is messy with beer. And he's supposed to have sobered up. Heck no. So, I'm not marrying him because apparently marriage for him is a huge regression as far as staying sober goes. I don't know why. But I was pretty disappointed in that. This is a stupid thing to do. It's just pure grinding. But it's very money efficient, so... Like, every snow yam is like 100 or a couple hundred gold. Alright, one more and I'm going back. Cool. I don't have a horse yet. I wish that I could just get a bicycle instead, because you don't interact with the horse at all. You can't feed it. It doesn't care if you leave it places. And so really, it's just a bicycle disguised as a horse. So I was considering getting a mod that changes the horse into a bicycle. But it's not... The sound is still wrong. It makes a galloping sound when you ride the bicycle. And that seemed a little off-putting, so I didn't get the bicycle mod. Oh hey, I can move this now. No, I'm cutting it close on time. I think I'm gonna want this up here. Oh hey, let me pull my plants back down here. Yeah, it's late. It's late. I don't really like this setup very much. It looks pretty bad. I am going to sleep for the night. Did I miss something? I probably missed something. Snow yam. Yeah, each is 100 gold. It's not that bad, honestly. Probably make more in the mines at this point, but only if I got lucky. So let us peek at day 2. See what that day will have. Keep thinking that I have to... Wait. How did it... Okay. Just had the wrong instrument, basically. This is what today looks like. What have my chickens given me? Nothing too special. Normal duck egg. Well, it might be some high quality duck egg, but not a feather. Not a duck feather. I got cranberries wine. I'll have to put something else in. One of my main things that I'm going to be working on in the winter is figuring out the tree situation. I want to thin out the trees, but not so much that it's ridiculous. Because all these little baby trees will eventually grow? The heck? What is, like, what is this? What is that? Like, what is this? Oh, this is my... Oh. Why is it a stump, though? This is my mushroom tree. What is that, though? I don't know why the mushroom tree is a stump now. I didn't cut it down. There's gonna be a snow yam there. So I had a tree turn into a mushroom tree, which was pretty exciting. And looks like no rocks or anything spawned. Oh, nope, over here. Hiding in the corner. Yeah, I'm gonna want to thin this out a lot. A lot. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to the carpenter store a lot and just buying stuff for my house. A useless piece of crap. Great, thanks game. And trying to fill up greenhouse and just generally, hopefully having a better winter than I had last winter. Is there stuff here? Oh yes. Okay. So that. Sorry, I saw this little tree and I was curious. I think it's a little pine tree. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that is my farm in Stardew Valley. I hope that mushroom really is alive. I would be sad if my mushroom tree got doomed somehow, or if I chopped it down on accident. I don't think so though, I don't remember cutting down my mushroom tree. Anyway. That is my farm in Stardew Valley. I made a lot of progress. I still have a bunch of things I need to work on. I've just started upgrading. Oh, I never actually mentioned, my coop is now a deluxe coop, which is pretty cool, so it has like an auto feed system. That's why it looks all fancy and stuff. But I have the best chickens. I have the best coop. Everything is good over here. Happy little birdland. So with that, I'm going to call it a day. I don't think I'm going to host anybody because I don't think I know anybody streaming. Thank you for checking out my farm this winter. First of winter, slightly into the second of winter, but not really into the second of winter because I'm going to be exiting. I hope that you have a good rest of your month if this is the last time you're going to interact with me until I stream Stardew again. I'm hoping to stream Primordia again and finish up my second playthrough of it before I leave. We're going to see if that happens though. Alright, have a great rest of your day, your morning, your evening, or whatever time it is for you, and I will see you around.